Internet computer holders, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. I see your guys' comments. Shout out to you guys. You guys know who you are. Continue supporting and you will see a continuation of these ICP updates. Because like I said, I have been seeing your guys' comments and it's honestly absolutely amazing to see. But looking across the board, we have seen an amazing day. You know, Monday was an amazing day for the crypto markets. I'm sure if you follow my other videos, you guys know what I'm talking about. Internet computer is also up an additional 5.6%, and it's showing a lot of good signs right now, which of course we're going to talk about as we pull out the charts. But before we get into that, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So pretty much the entire market is up, but you know, ICP also going up even more. As I've stated to you guys before in my last update, ICP is one of the coins, if you look at it on a weekly time frame, that's still up quite a bit, while the majority of the market is still in red on the weekly perspective. So that's something that, you know, we don't really want to be overlooking. But with that said, if you're looking at the price, $6.10, up 2.5% in Bitcoin compared to valuation at 3.27 billion and the 24-hour trading volume approaching $200 million. So since our last update, you know, Internet Computer has gone up about $300 million, give or take, in terms of its valuation, which again is quite interesting to see. And as far as the dominance is concerned, you know, it's still really high at 64.6%. Over the last, you know, few hours, I would say like 6-7 hours, we did see a little bit of a downside for, you know, the dominance, as you can see this for yourself. That really was, you know, the major catalyst behind so much green across the crypto markets right now. Believe it or not, you know, we're seeing some double-digit gainers, and that is, you know, the main catalyst behind that specific move. Now, if you're looking at BTC, on the other hand, you know, BTC did make its way up to 110,800, as you can see this for yourself. And as we discussed just literally in our update last night, shout out to you if you guys watched it. You know, we talked about this $106,800 key resistance, how, you know, that's a level that, you know, we want to be looking out for. If that's a level that, you know, we break above, I was expecting 109,000, and that's exactly what ended up happening with BTC. So in terms of confirmation for ourselves, you know, that resistance really played out as a major confirmation, because you could see what happened with BTC. Now it's pretty much on the neckline of pushing towards new all-time highs and entering price discovery mode, which of course would be exciting for the entire market. But now if you're looking at ICP, on the other hand, it has done something very interesting. Of course, it's in a bear market zone. Yes, some people don't like hearing this, but you guys know your boy Crypto ZX is going to keep it 100% with you guys. Now, I'm not really targeting anything right now. I don't want to talk about any of these other prices until, you know, we obviously get back to these certain levels, and then, you know, we can start introducing ourselves to, you know, the likes of the $23 and, you know, the $27 price points. But as of now, yes, majority of you really understand and look at it from a realistic perspective and understand, you know, we are in an extreme bear market zone. But, you know, we are starting to see strength for Internet Computer, because we are actually retesting some of the levels we actually haven't seen since March. Yes, you've heard that correct. Look at this for yourself. We went up to, and actually let me show this to you on the hourly time frame so you understand what I'm really saying before, you know, we pull out the daily time frame. So look at it for yourself. We came up to $6.23. So since yesterday alone, I'm sorry, not yesterday, so it's just 5 days back for ICP. If you picked up ICP at that price point, you are up 30% on Internet Computer. So definitely a beautiful bounce. And you can actually see May levels right here on the hourly. I think you can even see a March as of now. And you can see we actually retested that $6.23 for the first time since March of this year. So we are starting to see, you know, things really happening for Internet Computer, and I am targeting, you know, that $10 price point, believe it or not, and I think that could really become a reality much quicker than a lot of people think. Exactly something similar as to what we saw happen last time. You could see this for yourself. We have that exact same resistance coming in our way, the one that we discussed. This needs to break up before we start heading up to the next major key resistance around the $7.57. But ultimately, the main target right now for us is around that $10 price point for ICP, but one step at a time, gradual increases. So far so good, like what I'm seeing here, of course, but you know, we got to have patience, lock those profits in when you see them. Let me know personally what you guys think about Internet Computer and how you think this is going to compete with the other layer 1 projects. Let me know in the comments. Love you all.